Hey there, it's the Redneck Preppy with you. Yes, it's a survival kit video. I know what you're thinking. Hey, didn't this guy finish this whole thing last week with his own survival kit? That is correct. And nothing was going to change until I was at Princess Auto today, which for my American viewers is basically like the Canadian version of Harbor Freight. I was looking for some parts that I needed, and this caught my eye. It's the UCO, which is actually a pretty decent brand for outdoor gear, Stormproof Survival Kit. Now, this kind of caught my eye for two reasons. The first was the price. It's regular $29.95, and it is currently on clearance for a mere, I believe, $11.06, at least at my local Princess Auto. On the website, they're listing for $16 and change. So if you can find one of these for 11 bucks, well, I don't know actually if it's worth buying, but we'll find out. The second reason why I was interested in this kit was the contents. Now, I can already tell that this is going to be a failure as a survival kit because you can see the contents right here. It says it addresses fire, shelter, stove. Now, I don't know about you. It says these are 3 survival essentials. I would argue that the stove perhaps isn't one of them. However, for $11, the contents of this might actually be useful to pull out and use in your own survival kit. I mean, why not, right? The sale for these is until April the 12th. So if you can have a local Princess Auto, this might actually be worth buying. Anyway, let's tear into this thing and find out exactly what the hell is in it. All right. So it comes in this natty pouch, which unfortunately can't really hook up to anything. So you're going to be reduced to putting this in a pocket, like in a pair of cargo pants or in a backpack. Your survival kit should be on with you. But anyway, let's find out. Okay, so according to the kit, we should find several things. Let's see what we got here. First of all, we've got some cordage, and I have a feeling this relates to something else. We've got some UCO Stormproof matches. Now these are I think these are the shorter ones. These aren't the ones that are 45 seconds burn time. I think these are like 20 seconds. Yeah, these are the 20-second version, but you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 matches in here. You got a striker on the side, and it looks like a striker inside too. So you get 15 matches. These short matches, these come in at about $5, I think, for a pack of 25 or so. And you usually don't get the waterproof container. So, not bad. Well, you know, we can mark this as being about $4 worth, maybe, at retail. We got a Mylar tube tent. So I have a feeling this is going to basically be like those Mylar emergency blankets. I don't want to wrap this too much. Yeah, so this is just basically Mylar tube tent, or Mylar emergency blanket material. Yeah. Okay, and it is 59 inches by 94.5 inches, nylon cord included. So it's about a meter long and, well, not a meter long, sorry. If it's in inches. Okay, I don't know what that translates into. I'll put a graphic right here that tells you what that is in metric for us Canadians. It's fairly sizable, though. And, you know, I'm not going to replace my current shelter thing with this. This is far too bulky for that. But you get yourself a pretty big tube tent, which accommodates 2 people. Probably very snugly, but yeah, whatever. All right. And here we are. This is the thing that I was most interested in. It's got a stove in here with some of these tablets, fuel tablets. You know, these stoves aren't that expensive, but I actually don't have a stove in my current survival kit. And this is pretty compact. If I can actually get this out. Right. So it's kind of like an Esbit style stove, and it bends. I'm not going to bend it right now. So these all bend up to create, you know, a raised surface. Put your fuel tab there, lighter, and boom, you've got heat. You can boil water, food, heat up food, whatever it may be. Yeah, I don't know actually what these run for. I would imagine a couple of bucks. The fuel tabs, you know, I don't know, probably a couple of bucks too. Maybe for a full pack. These are only 3 cubes. So, is this worth $11? Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't need a fancy camp stove in my survival kit. This fits in just nicely. I mean, this is thin. It's not big. You know, it might not be the sturdiest thing in the world, but I think this probably has enough surface area to maintain stability. Fuel tabs aren't ideal because it's like another thing you have to carry with you. But you can always put a little bit of tinder and sticks and all that stuff to create a fire in this. The tent, if you need a tent, you've got one. So all this for $11. To me, you know, it's kind of a break even because, you know, I would be using the stove and the match container. I'm iffy on the fuel tabs in the tent, but for $11, it's not that bad. You can use this as the basis for other things. So if you're interested, you can get these at Princess Auto, like I said, for anywhere between $11 and $16, depending on if the website is accurate or my local store just went crazy. It is the Uko Stormproof Survival Kit. I'm not going to give it a thumbs up because I really bought this only for the components. So it's a review, but I'm not passing judgment on it because, to be honest with you, even when I bought it, I wasn't expecting a survival kit because it only addresses shelter and arguably fire, I suppose, but it doesn't address water or food. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. Just thought you might be interested. Princess Auto, sales until April the 12th, $11. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Lost. Up in no man's land of the Northwest Territories, they were lost. Up in no man's land, the Martin Hartwell story.